Sup, pimp?
The fuck?
What you talking about, playa? What's up?
God, I can't.
Did you see
this today?
Did you see MC Ride over at Olive Garden the other day? Did you hear his set?
Yeah, it was like, oh yeah, I loved it. The fucking song. He was like, eat pasta, unlimited breadsticks, unlimited breadsticks, unlimited. I eat that one. Yeah, that was fucking sick.
That was fucking sick. But you know, it was even better.
What was that?
Dago, fettuccine.
Monk, you can't do that on the podcast.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't do that on the. Are you fucking kidding me? What do you want to drive away all the people that listen to this fucking? Oh, I guess.
This is all the power you ever had. Now it is mine. Pity there is not more time for us.
You tell him it's open season on all suckheads.
You are left. No more clowning around. Fire
Is that gasoline I smell? No, man. No!
Welcome everybody to the what is frequently referred to as America's only podcast, Edging with Trash and Monk. I'm
It's
Monk.
the only one.
I'm Monk.
And I'm
I
Trash.
have a question for my co-host Briantrash.
Oh, what's up?
How do you have the fucking nerve to tell me what I can't say Dago? My fucking grandfather did not come here from the old country for this shit, for you to tell me what I can and can't say, okay?
I mean, I'm just saying I don't want any New York senators coming after us, you know, and saying,
well, what's he gonna do? I'll just rip out his nipple piercings.
Italian. Damn, that's so true.
Never mind. Don't
I'm just saying, Monk. It's anti-Italian discrimination.
Good. It's my people I'm discriminating against. So
a self-hating Italian.
Another one.
Another one.
Yeah, we've got a hell of a show for y'all. I think we said we were going to do John Wick 2 last time, but we're doing Shoot 'em Up instead because it's a better movie. I actually still haven't seen John Wick 2, so I have no ways.
Yeah, same. But also Shoot 'em Up is hilarious. It's a great comedy, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, always a pleasure. I love this movie, and Clive Owen's just kind of nice to look at too.
Yeah.
Don't at me. Okay?
You know what else is speaking of comedy, you ever have like a stranger come up to you, not a stranger, but like someone you don't want to talk to come up to you and fucking tell you some shitty ass joke you don't want to hear?
Yeah, I mean all the time.
How do you usually handle that?
Usually I kind of give them I lift my nose at it, you know when you do that like nod where you like lift your head and don't bring it back down.
You do the DreamWorks face at them?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I usually I don't know what to do. Usually I just stand there paralyzed like a deer in the headlights. It's actually a skill I should fucking develop is telling people to go away and not talk to me.
Just make it's easy. You just have to make them feel uncomfortable with what they just said.
Yeah, I don't think the people I talk to have any shame because like I talked to this fucking coworker of mine who's soon to be not my coworker, thank God.
Hey,
who like walked up and fucking like told me this shitty ass joke about like, oh, you know what I think about people? We don't want to pick a gender. Is you should be both of genders, and then you can fuck yourself. Like he like delivered it like exactly like that too. That's fucking.
Would you like some some notes on how to deal with that?
So what I did, let me tell you
Okay, yeah.
what I did first, and then you can give me your feedback. Is I
Okay,
just sort
all
of I just sort of went, yeah.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
You know what? I can tell it had an impact on the guy because he fucking went away for like 20 whole minutes and then came back and he was like, earlier when I came over here and told my joke, neither of you laughed at it.
Oh my God.
And he came in for the second pass and he was like, both genders, you can go fuck yourself. It works perfectly.
That's amazing.
This is the same coworker of mine who
this star-touched fucking oh my God. I like that's like the deep depths of stand-up comedy right there. That's what somebody goes bazinga, and everybody goes nah.
Yeah.
And they come back later and they're like, you didn't laugh at it. What the fuck? Why didn't you laugh at my joke? And then they start ranting and do a fucking Dave Chappelle about it.
This guy's in
And
his
it's like-
60s, and another notable occurrence with this guy is he was the guy who showed up like fucking she is at work in the corner watching beating women compilation videos on YouTube.
Oh my God.
he's
Yeah,
got,
this
like,
guy
this-
should. Oh, this guy should definitely not kill himself. That's what I'm saying. Okay?
Yeah, no matter we're the only anti-suicide podcast. No matter how much the world would be a better place, you shouldn't kill yourself.
Don't do it. Don't. Okay. Oh my God, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I like one way that you could have avoided that is to go like aggressive with it.
yeah.
And
What's so funny about that?
Well, you could do either. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, I don't get it. Or what's funny about that? And then they're like, oh my God. Or you could just be like, oh, real good one there, fuck face. like being like, oh yeah, wow. Wow. Yeah, wow. That was great.
Here's the thing: is I'm fucking corpo cucked, and I don't want to burn any fucking bridges. But you're right.
Even with this 60-year-old ding dong.
Well, because I work in a fucking office in Texas, so it's like everyone there is like at least like a point 3 or 4 on the hitlometer.
Yeah, they've got some particles. Yeah, for sure. So
I can't believe I fucking nailed that one on the first hitlometer. I can't believe I got I didn't have to stumble.
Hitlometer. That's good. Yeah. Like, so anything that you do react to has splash damage.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
Because like if I say why is that joke funny, it's my other coworker will come in and go like, oh, it's funny because these fucking fairies are running around traipsing around casting spells, luring innocent men into the woods.
Fruits are fucking falling off of trees and hitting straight men on the head, turning them
fucking
gay.
Isaac Newton on the head, making him invent gravity, keeping us from flying around.
Discord. Oh God.
Yeah. So
We
it's
truly
like
live in blessed times.
and these are the normal people too, by the way.
Yeah, they're not the FedEx lady.
God.
That shit's God.
So committed to the bit.
Oh my God. I don't work there anymore, but I had a manager at this last place that would come up and crack a joke every once in a while. And it usually wasn't like a bad taste joke. It was just like painfully unfunny.
Yeah.
And so, every time just being like, yeah, just the nod, and yeah. There's a special skill in developing the facial muscles to like show disdain without.
Is that what
having to say a
mewing
word.
is?
No, mewing is mewing is when you're trying to look fucking hot as hell for a TikTok video. And fun fact about Briantrash, everybody. I do in fact mew constantly. It's subconscious. I don't do it on purpose.
Yeah, I feel like someone explained it to me, and I feel like that's just where my tongue lives in my mouth, just naturally. I don't.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're just practicing. You're subconsciously practicing the hot girl lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's also why I eat like shit and don't sleep at all.
Yeah. Oh, what do you eat? Coffee and cigarette. Wait, you don't smoke.
I also don't drink much coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
Why I'm so. Oh no! Can you hear that?
Hear what?
Oh, good.
Can you make that whatever awful noise you just made again, so that the rest of the listening audience can hear it? Oh
yeah,
wow!
I can do that right now. Yeah.
It's not showing up at all.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, no, that was just I was playing with my zipper and I'm like, oh god, I just like instead of like chewing on a shirt or something like that, which isn't my normal kind of like mentally ill problem, but like now I'm like, oh well, what? Oh, I'll play with my zipper on my jacket. And
now I can hear it.
Oh, you heard it that time. Okay.
Yeah. Do you ever fuck up a pen or pencil?
Oh yeah. Oh, bitch. Deeply. I used to shred those things. I also used to as a child used to like destroy walls with pencils. I had a wall right next to my desk as a child, and I like carved into the wall with a pencil.
With a pencil.
I used a pencil. I didn't have a knife, so I used a pencil and carved big beautiful murals of whatever random bullshit I wanted to draw.
Whatever God was speaking to you that day.
Yeah, whatever the ghosts were telling me to do. And just oh my god, I just remember when we were moving out. This is my childhood home. We're moving out when I'm 13, and my folks are looking at the wall like, what's this? You were like carving out sheetrock. Yeah, I'm pretty cool and healthy.
I'm trying to think of the shit I did. I think I fucked up a lot of the floors in my mom's house because I had a big bowling pin and I would smash bottle caps that I found flat with it on the hardwood floors.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And floors don't like it when you do that, apparently.
No, they sure don't. But you know what? That's fucking sick.
They needed to be fucking flat, I'm telling you.
You gotta flat them out. You gotta flatten those suckers out.
Are you fucking sending shit to our chat while we're doing the podcast? Are you looking at Twitter right now?
Yeah. What, you're not?
What is this dog shit? Hold on. Let me fucking play this. Let me share this with the rest of the class. It's so important to Brian that we have to fucking stop the podcast. There's no audio? Hold on.
Oh, there is audio.
Okay, so this is a large airliner hitting the fucking skyscraper, and then it goes. Hold on, can I get it right when it makes a sound? So it's like the airplane's flying in, and it goes. There you go, and then it flies away, and then this guy who owns a cement company.
Nagarjuna Cement. Prati Saudamlo Managada Nilustundi.
Yeah. This is how much Brian values your time as a listener, by the way. No commitment to the fucking craft.
I love you, listener, and that's why I'm sharing beautiful memes.
You know how much I have to wrangle Brian to get us to not have the cold open just be about whatever TikTok they saw most recently.
What about the Vor video?
Is that one gonna have any audio?
Yeah, it has a song. Okay. Yeah, no, press the button on it. Yeah, no, fucking play the sound. They'll love it.
Hold on.
It's got like
I have to load fucking TikTok.
It's got a hyena sample in it. It's so good.
Hold on. Fine.
I'm just sending Vor.
This is a bear that is swallowing a tiger whole.
Yeah.
It's like a 3D render. It's not like cartoony or furry either. It's just a fucking real ass bear, a real ass fake bear.
A real animated bear, just like slowly wolfing down a full size tiger.
Yeah,
from starting at the ass, and just
and like you'd see
slurping.
like the tiger's face in its mouth.
And it looks really pleased. Both of them look really pleased
Yeah.
in kind of an animalistic way.
They both look like
It's
they want the Timberwolves to win.
Yeah, for real. And they and then the bear finally swallows the whole tiger and it licks its lips and stares directly into the camera. And I love this video. It's not, for a lot of people, I get it. It's like a sex thing, but for me, it's something higher than that. It's my calling to look at videos of weird porn that you're not usually exposed to, and then sharing it with people. And then right before that, Monk had also sent another one that was
This one, there's no interesting audio on this. This is like a video about how many tigers live in places.
it's just
I'm out here on the normal web looking at normal things.
looking at history in memes, which is tiger population comparison by country, and it's just this flying camera over regiments of fucking tigers in a row. And pictures of flags with numbers to that next to them. Feels like it's made by a fucking AI in the dumbest way possible, and I love it.
Yeah,
The internet fucking sucks, everyone. I love it.
It really does suck ass. You know what doesn't suck ass though?
What's that?
The motion picture Shoot 'Em Up by
That's so true.
by whoever made this fucking movie, by Clive Owen's guy who he was in the movie with, who directed it.
With Joel and Keithan owned Bend.
Yeah,
That's it, right? Why did I just type Joel into the search bar?
Joel.
Joel. Oh, Joel.
Yeah, it's fucking Shoot 'Em Up is like if Ted Kaczynski was Bugs Bunny, is like the one sentence summary of the movie, and it fucking rules.
Yeah. That's a pretty accurate summary too. He even makes a joke about being the Unabomber.
He makes a joke about being the Unabomber, and he says, "What's up, Doc?" and while chomping at a big carrot.
Yeah.
So like, there's no embellishment here.
That's just how the movie is.
I'm not gonna
one-liner after one-liner after one-liner. It's it's nuts. It's absolutely bananas, cuckoo bananas.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of interesting shit that happens in the movie. I do like how seriously it takes the fucking political message of the movie that guns are bad and kill people. They're like
Guns
really
are bad and kill people, and also rich people bad, and also don't spank your kids, and
yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a lot of it.
Our guy is fucking woke in this one, folks. He's like on a rampage, on like a soy fueled tear through the
a soy and carrot filled tear through the Masonic order.
Yeah. He probably would be drinking like a ginger shot with like orange juice and like fucking pineapple, you know?
Yeah,
Like
no, for sure. Hey, and same. That's all I gotta say, you know.
Yeah, I do love getting a bullshit ass juice drink when I am at the local Whole Foods looking at food for my hole.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we had access to discount juices at a related restaurant because of, because that's how restaurants work sometimes. And I used to go in there all the time, and it closed because like it was expensive juice, right? Like nobody really cared that much.
I feel like all these places are like, wouldn't this place be cool? And then they fucking like are in business for exactly as long as it takes for the bank to repossess what all the shit they own.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. And so, yeah, that's essentially what happened. But in the meantime, I was drinking dank ass juice with like all these people that I worked with sometimes. And it's just like, oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Eating avocado toast.
Oh my God.
Getting weird with it.
Is that why you don't have a house?
Yep. That's it. That's it. It's not the economy or the mental illness or any of those things.
Or the methamphetamine.
Or the methamphetamine or the or the huff drugs. It's entirely yeah. No, it's what were we talking about?
Yeah. Fuck. The movie is like, so let's like lay it out like a little outline of the movie. So it starts like fucking like at 11, right? Because this fucking guy like is in a gunshot with a woman giving birth, and they kill the mom. But the baby gets saved, and he runs away with the baby. This is like literally the first 10 minutes of the movie is all this shit.
Yeah. The like opening shot of the movie, the very opening shot is Clive Owen sitting on a bench eating a carrot, dipping it in coffee,
munching on that thing, and he's like killing people.
Dipping a carrot in coffee, and then eating the carrot in the coffee.
Don't act like that's not some shit that you would do.
I would, but I wouldn't put it in a movie. I would hide my shame. And I think it really is like they're trying to set the scene. They're trying to be like, hey, this movie's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be fucking nuts. You are gonna see things in here that are odd. Okay. And we want you to know that, like, don't take it too seriously. Clive Owen did just dip a carrot in some coffee and then eat it.
And then like literally like a couple minutes later, he shoves that carrot through like a guy's neck. So
I think a couple minutes might even be a little generous here. Like moments, like maybe a minute later,
yeah,
kills somebody with that same carrot.
And
which
like
happens a lot.
He does kill a lot of people with carrots in this movie. And like that's the thing that really is endearing about it, is like there's a lot of fucking shots in this movie that suck ass and you're like cramped and there's nothing interesting happening, and like the fucking romantic interests don't have any chemistry. Paul Giamatti is trying his best with like a fucking script that has some fucking stinkers in it. Like some just bad lines.
His delivery is so good though. Paul Giamatti's character is so good.
He makes it work, but like he's like fucking working his ass off to make it work.
He is.
And like fucking the whole time it's like there are all these moments throughout the movie where I'm like, ooh, you know when you're watching a movie and you go, ooh.
In what way? Because there's a lot of ways to go. Ugh.
Just like I'm bored. I want to play on my iPad.
Oh no, I actually don't get that at all, because this movie's fucking.
Well, like these moments where I feel like it's about to be like that in a lot of the movie, and then it fucking like picks up like immediately, and then it does something to like catch my.
Yeah, it's like a speedball.
Yeah,
you know, it's like you're going on, and then all of a sudden you just get like knocked on your butt for a second. You're like, why does it feel like I just got lagged? And then you get rubber banded back into, like, you fell on the ground and now you're standing back up again. Yeah. You're running. You know, it's like that. Yeah. Did you? But by the way, the first kill, not only is it done with a carrot, it is delivered with a one-liner.
Does he say?
What do you think this one-liner is?
He doesn't say "What's up, Doc" at this point in the movie, does it?
No, that's much later.
Yeah, that's a lot later.
Yeah, he says, "Eat your vegetables," and Nirvana starts playing.
Yeah, it's not even the fucking goofiest fucking shootout in the movie.
Not at all. Not at all. That comes much later, and I am excited to talk about it, but I don't want to blow it just yet. So
yeah,
I don't want to blow my load just yet. Yeah, that's That's there's a reason I said that, everybody. That's foreshadowing, okay?
That's foreskinning. That's surfing on the old skin flute.
Oh my god. Also, I took a lot of notes for like the first third of this movie before being like, there's too much. I can't keep up with this. Because in that first fight scene, he's literally he's like delivering a baby.
Yeah. He does the thing he does throughout the rest of the movie too, where there's like a big oil slick and he slides like 90 feet on the ground on his belly like a happy penguin.
Yeah, that happens before when he's like trying to save her the first time, and then she's giving birth, and he's like, "Oh, well, I need to help deliver the baby." So he's standing, or I guess kneeling over this woman, shooting people while she's in labor. And then the bullet casings are bouncing off of her pregnant stomach. And he's also delivering like a stupid monologue about, including talking about how he hates guys with ponytails. And then he shoots the ponytail off of a guy. It's so much.
Yeah, it's like
and then he shoots the umbilical cord.
It's like whenever you think of like something that's fucking stupid that the movie could do, they do it. Like they no shame at all.
They lean in.
Yeah.
They lean in. Oh, it's so fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And then Paul Giamatti shows up.
Paul Giamatti as Elmer Fudd shows up. He's like,
and he's just talking like this the whole time. I'm Paul Giamatti, and I hate everything, and I am the most ultimate villain I could possibly imagine. Because, like seriously, he does everything he can possibly do to be evil, and it's pretty gross sometimes.
There's a lot of fucking. This is like a kind of a nasty movie, and there's a lot of like, a lot of hanging around in the dumpster, hanging out with like the sewer rats, a lot of baby shit in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I like it when Clive Owen is like running away with the formerly pregnant woman. And then she gets shot in the head as they're running up the stairs. And by the way, this is within 10 minutes of the movie starting. And he's like, "Oh, you got shot in the head. I got to leave you here." And he's thinking about leaving the baby. He's like, "I can't leave the baby." So he grabs the baby and runs, right? Paul Giamatti and his team of goons. This is a big goon movie. Lots of goons. And Paul Giamatti's running up the stairs, sees this woman who has her chest exposed because she was feeding the baby, and says, and I quote, "Nice knockers."
I thought he said nice cans. I think it's knockers, though. I think you're right.
It was definitely knockers. I wrote it down right after.
What a sweet pair of cans in that broad.
Nice knockers.
Later into the movie, too, he is like literally sitting in the backseat of a car with her dead body and starts feeling her fucking tits up.
Which is a plot point. Important. It delivers a plot point. He does that, and then he smells his hand because he's a gross little demon. And then he's like, "Milk."
Yeah.
Find all the pregnant women in town.
Find all the wet nurses, lactating hookers, and like,
yeah.
What was the third thing?
I can't remember. It was fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Oh god. By the way, everybody, this is the second time I've seen this movie. The first time was like 10 years ago, and I remembered it being really good, and I'm still holding on to that. This movie is fucking insane and hilarious and really, really funny.
To compare it with John Wick, right? Because that's the last episode we did, and also we talked about this movie while watching John Wick. I do think John Wick is, by all accounts, a better movie, but I think I would prefer to watch Shoot 'Em Up again than watch John Wick, you know?
Like, John Wick takes itself seriously.
Yeah.
I think John Wick is like elegant, and I don't think it's like better or worse. I just think it's very different. It's very like elegant. It's very like well thought out. This is like if you got a room full of comedians to write a fucking anti-gun shoot 'em up movie. Which, I mean, you know, yeah.
An anti-gun pro Ted Kaczynski movie.
There you go. I like if there's like a writing group, because it is listing just Michael Davis as the writer, and I'm like, I don't know. This feels like it had some punch up.
Yeah,
we'll just say it definitely had some punch up.
maybe check the producers, see if one of them maybe had some input.
Well, I mean, you just don't get that kind of information on IMDb.
That's true. They do really go through a lot of effort to hide who did what in the movie.
Yeah.
That's sort of like Hollywood's whole thing is like, oh, well, this person did everything, no one else did anything, and also the movie, which was incredibly successful and sold out nationwide, made negative infinity dollars. We're telling that to the IRS.
We're telling it to the IRS, and that's how we're gonna keep our money going.
Yeah.
I love capitalism. Unlike Clive Owen, who does not,
who
like
lives in an
capitalism in
abandoned
this movie.
fucking building, growing his own root vegetables. And he's got his little pet rat that opens the door for him.
He's got his pet rat with its Rube Goldberg machine that can open the door.
Yeah.
That he hides behind a brick when he's out.
He's such a good fucking character in this movie. Like, he's always going on these rants about shit that he hates, which is so relatable. Like, when he talks about how all drivers are fucking assholes and people with BMWs suck ass. It's like, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. So true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the character himself is just so like,
it's like one dimensional, but it's a good dimension, you know? Like he's really just like kind of like a sad sack of shit that's always complaining. There's like a few moments where they try to give him a little bit more depth, but really that's not what he's there. He's there to be fucking Bugs Bunny and also be like woke Bugs Bunny. Although Bugs Bunny has always been kind of woke, is the except for when he's doing something that Warner Brothers has locked away in the archives.
Yeah, except for doing World War II, and we just don't talk about that. Yeah, that's isn't that something? Isn't that something?
Yeah. Or when he was doing anything in the American South.
Oh yeah, true. That too, yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh.
But aside from all the moments where he was severely problematic, I think Bugs Bunny was woke, right?
I mean, you know, I would say there's a lot of woke. Bugs Bunny, I happen to believe in the theory of character that put forth by one Thought Slime, that a character is often many things over time, and so yeah, sometimes Bugs Bunny pretty woke, sometimes Bugs Bunny very racist. So you know, that's two different aspects of what we know as Bugs Bunny today.
Yeah. That's the dialectic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's dialectical materialism. Yeah.
Sometimes things are racist and sometimes they're not.
And when those two things, then you get the synthesis known as Bugs Bunny.
The synthesis. Sometimes things are only racist part of the time.
Sometimes they're both. Sometimes they're racist, sometimes they're not. You know, it's funny because I like that when it comes to Batman, right? Batman is like, oh yeah, it's fucking. This is where Thought Slime actually brought it up, by the way.
Yeah,
is that Batman is both a fascist and not a fascist.
Yeah, depending on whether Frank Miller's writing.
I mean, yeah, basically, but like. Yeah. And so it's just like to have a good conversation about whether or not Batman is a fascist or not. You have to, you know, define which Batman you're talking about throughout the history of the Batman.
But you know what? That's some nerd ass shit is the thing.
Yeah, it is. And the one Batman that I could say for sure is the fascist Batman is during Batman Forever, when they're fighting Henry Rollins voiced Flag Smasher. And I actually don't even know if this is true. I think Flag Smasher might be from an earlier series. I don't care. I don't care for Batman at all, actually. But Flag Smasher I care for. And anyone who's against Flag Smasher is against me. Okay?
Wow.
Henry Rollins forever.
Was Henry Rollins against me?
No.
It would have been cool if that
Are you
worked
joking?
out. I just wanted that to work out.
Are you joking? Or are you for real? I don't know. Is that a joke, Monk? Do you not know that about Henry Rollins being in Black Flag? The band Black Flag with the 4 black bars?
I know about Henry Rollins being an off.
Tattoo of? Yeah, you're fucking with me. All right. All right. All right. I understand.
Oh, wait, that was the other guy that was an off.
Who the fuck is Off?
Off?
Isn't that a bug spray?
No, Off is the supergroup with the other guy from Black Flag.
I don't know Off. That's funny.
Ha, got him.
Wow.
Poser alert.
Pie on my face. Also, did you say against me?
Yeah. Keith Morris. That's the guy from Off.
I don't know who the fuck Keith Morris is.
Okay.
But is he like Nervous Breakdown Black Flag?
He's like the guy with the dreadlocks.
There's you're gonna have to be more specific. Oh, like the entire band Dystopia? Oh, wait, Zach De La Roca? No. Yeah, no, there were a few, okay? There were a few.
He's in the Circle Jerks.
Oh, I never listened to Circle Jerks.
Wow. Okay. I didn't either. All this shit is before my all this shit's the shit my dad listened to before he decided he wanted to go out and make his weird fucking free jazz band. And now he only listens to random records with no label on them. He finds at Goodwill.
I can respect that, you know. You know, of all the things about your dad, I can definitely respect that one. Going to the store and finding like black spines or finding like
the key that he said is you have to find one that's like well worn but doesn't have any information about what it is on it. It's like if it's never been played, it's gonna suck ass. Probably.
Probably. But also maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I just found a really good thing from the movie. Dave Van Zale played Diapered Man.
Yeah, that's when he meets his love interest, right? What's her who is she?
Yeah.
What's her face?
Her name is I wrote this down, Quintana.
Okay,
and
but
she works as a pro. And the way that she does her sex work is she's into the mommy role play with adult babies. And she is lactating constantly. So she can go ahead and feed adult babies.
Yeah.
That's how you're introduced to this character.
And then fucking Clive Owen walks up with a baby in like a paper takeout bag. And is like, feed this. After kicking the diaper man out.
That too, but also, Monk, I gotta bring it up. The bus scene when they're on the bus.
Yeah.
He's on the bus with the baby. And he sees and the baby's crying. And there's another person ahead of him, and she's got a baby too. And he sees that the baby has a hat on, and he says, he doesn't say it, but he's like thinking, right? Oh, my baby needs a hat.
Right.
So he takes his shoe off and pulls his nasty ass sock off and puts that sock on the baby's head.
And the lady has the baby is looking at him doing this and like smiles and is like, "Thank you."
Thank you. That's so good of you. And I'm screaming. Not because it's necessarily wrong, but just because what? Because, huh? What's happening in this movie?
That was fucking good as shit. Was that also like tight. Did he do the was the scene where he meets Quintana, was that before or after the fucking playground scene? I think that was, I don't know where
it's after.
Yeah, I like he's like literally just trying to dump this baby somewhere. I think it has to be after, right? Because he's trying to dump the baby at this point. He doesn't want to, but so he leaves it in this playground full of other parents and their kids. And someone walks up to the baby and is like, "Oh my god, a baby!" and gets fucking like gut shot from 50 yards away.
By Paul Giamatti with a fucking anti-materiel rifle.
Yeah,
just fucking rips through her. And he's like, "Oops, I missed." And then is trying to shoot the baby.
He's trying to line up the baby in the sights, and fucking Clive Owen, Smith or whatever his fucking name is, like is shooting. He's because the baby's on this like merry-go-round thing, right? And he's shooting the bars on it to make it rotate. It throws off his sight. It's like fucking this. That's what the energy this whole movie is bringing is like fucking like.
Looney Tunes.
It's Looney Tunes, and I think like literally there's like interviews you can find with like the people who made the movie who are like, yeah, we wanted to make a Looney Tunes movie.
My favorite part of the Looney Tunes franchise though is when they had a complete scene, which was a sex scene and gunfight. I like it when Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd were fucking.
Yeah, well, Elmer Fudd's trying to kill him. He's fucking.
No, I forgot. Elmer Fudd's not even in this.
Yeah,
Elmer Fudd doesn't show up at all.
He's balls deep in Daffy Duck, right?
Yeah. And fucking Daffy's like, suffer and suck.
You got way closer to that. I won't make fun of you for your bad Daffy Duck because it was way better than I could have done.
Well, no, I was doing Sylvester the cat.
Oh.
Suffering.
Is that fucking I don't know who any of these fucking Looney Tunes
that's
people
Sylvester.
are.
I'm as an elder, I do know some of these things, yeah.
Who's what about Scrooge McDuck? Is he in this fucking movie?
No, Scrooge McDuck. Oh yeah, no, Scrooge McDuck is the senator, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then he gets fucking tied to a ladder and shot in the head mid-sentence.
Yeah. So fucking Bugs Bunny is balls deep in Daffy Duck, right? And they're going rabbit season, duck season.
Rabbit season.
Duck season.
Rabbit season.
And fucking these armed goons run in, and he's like sliding around inside of Daffy Duck. Like fucking slippering and sliding around like a little evil worm, I guess.
And Daffy Duck is just moaning the whole time, having a great time while a gunfight is happening.
Yeah, and he's like pinning Daffy Duck against the wall so he can stabilize his shot, and then he like fucking unleashes his semen. And shoots a guy at the same time, and it says, what was the line again? I know you just said.
I don't remember what it was exactly. Oh my god, it was fucking.
How's
hilarious.
That for blowing your load?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. How's that for blowing your load? Come on. And we didn't even talk about the scene where Paul Giamatti is trying to like attack the stairs at the house with the carrots.
Yeah.
And fucking and then you get a Monk excellent eye caught that Paul Giamatti has a Freemason pin on.
I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to. I don't know if that was just like they had it already pinned to the jacket that was in the wardrobe, or if like I don't know what the fuck the deal was. Well, what
that was on fucking purpose.
What are they trying to communicate with the Freemason thing?
I don't know. I think what didn't I say something? At least it isn't fucking. At least they aren't talking about fucking adrenochrome. Like, I think that this movie definitely has some conspiracy head shit going on with it, and that's
most shit that's based does at least court that type of crowd,
Yeah. True. Yeah, or the crowd courts conspiracy afterwards. That's why I love The Matrix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, then also, this is an important shout out, I think, right here. At some point, Paul Giamatti says "fuck me sideways." Important shout out to the movie Sideways, also starring Paul Giamatti, where he plays a wine fanatic with bad relationships, which I think it would be plausible to say is a different side of this movie's universe. So.
Yeah. That's like it's the fucking shoot 'em up connected experience or whatever.
Yeah, it's an extended universe. Yeah. Yep.
That's awesome.
Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, when we meet Quintana, Paul Giamatti shows up and tortures her with a hot gun barrel while blasting baby bottles of milk.
Yeah. So this film is like just fucking full of this shit. This is like literally like from minute 1 to minute 127, except for however many minutes are the credits and however many minutes something boring is happening, which aren't very many, but they're there.
Not too many.
Like it's just fucking nuts. And like we could sit here describing all day like fucking exactly every single way the movie is nuts, but you still wouldn't know how fucking nuts it is. So like you should like watch it. It's
yeah, like
giving it a watch.
Yeah, we're giving you a big please watch this. It's stupid and probably somewhat offensive at times. There's a few things. There's some scenes that are probably not based, but most of it's pretty funny and cool. If you can get past Paul Giamatti fondling a dead woman's breast, which is a plot point in the movie, or like a lot of baby shit on newspapers. Fake baby shit on newspapers. It's definitely not real.
Are you sure it's not real baby shit?
It's fake. Yeah.
Wow. I feel lied to.
Monk, I don't know if did you notice this? Did you notice this in the tank?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, tank. Yes, you heard me.
Don't explain it. They're just in the tank at some point.
I'm not going to explain it. There's a tank. Okay, there's a tank. So Quintana is in there with the baby, right?
Yeah.
And she's changing the baby's diaper. All right. And I noticed this fun little detail that it was made of newspaper, but it had been like fashioned into a diaper shape.
Yeah, they showed him making the diaper earlier on. They even show that like they have like the newspaper for the like main part of the diaper and the strap is a receipt.
Oh my God. Just the attention to dumbass detail.
I have a feeling if we watched this movie and we went back to every fight scene too, there would be like accurate, like, because they make a big deal about how many bullets people have shot a lot. And I think that I think that if we went back for a movie that is like constantly like, because there's like a whole subplot in the movie about, or I guess it's the main plot, but it feels like a subplot because the main plot is fucking goofy shit happening. The like plot of the movie is that there's like this senator who's anti-gun who is like harvesting babies' bone marrow
so he can get over his cancer.
Yeah,
it's
and
not to
just like
become, like, the
recreationally
super-
too.
but also recreating. And so there's that, and then there's the counter force, which is the gun lobby, as represented by what's the name? Hammer. What's the name? Hammer something. Hammerson. It's Hammerson.
Okay.
Yeah, Hammerson Guns has hired people to go kill babies to enforce the
and they get really preachy with it too. There's literally like a scene where Paul Giamatti is walking up to the camera and like fucking doing the DreamWorks phase and holding his big ass pistol up, and he's like, "Guns don't kill people, but they sure help," wiggling his eyebrows around.
The editing on that is so funny too, because it's like, because you can tell that it's very clearly spliced together.
Yeah.
Paul Giamatti's holding up his gun. No, he doesn't hold it. He's like, "Guns don't kill people," his delivery. Paul Giamatti, come on the podcast. You're great. he says, guns don't kill people, but they sure help. And he shakes the gun around. And there's this cut in between where the gun is just like next to his head and he's making like crazy eyes and he's just shaking the gun around, but they sure help. And it's just, what?
I get the feeling this movie was like really, really fucking came together and not saved necessarily, but came together in like a major way in the fucking editing room, right? Like, cause like,
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
I think fucking like in terms of who I would just assess as the most skilled in terms of working on the movie, number one is Paul Giamatti. Number two is the editor. Number three is probably Clive Owen. And then the rest of the cast, number four, and then the people who are in charge of fucking holding the camera, not really doing their best, honestly, in this movie. There's a lot of shots that I really don't like, but like,
yeah,
it's like something like I can't really sit here and complain like, oh, this shot it was like out of frame and like you couldn't necessarily see what was going on, but like and then like fucking like he fucking like shoots like 8 people with like a gun with his carrot. Says, what's up, Doc?
Yeah, using his carrot to shoot his gun.
It's like fucking I can't do the nerd ass complaints when the movie just goes around and does that because it's like what the fuck am I complaining about, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm pretty good on describing scenes except for one more. I have one more. Okay. So when Clive Owen is going off to go and do his thing, and he's leaving Quintana and the baby.
Sorry, by going off,
like,
do you mean when he came inside of her?
No. I mean when he was going to go like do some murder to like progress the plot, while Quintana was like hanging out and waiting for the bus. She's like, "How do I know you'll come back?" And he's like, "I'm just going to come back." And she's like, "How do I know? You can't just know that." And he's like, "This is how you'll know." And it's the scene like, somebody putting like a ring on somebody's finger, like they're going to get engaged to get married, right? Well, they're doing that. And it's like the whole pose for that is happening. And they're keeping all of the hands off screen, right? Until they go to the hands and you can see that he is putting his gun onto her finger, onto her ring finger. That happens in the movie. That's the thing that happens in the movie.
And then she gets on the bus that was going to literally, like it says on the bus, wherever.
Just the green bus that goes wherever.
Somewhere else. Fuck it.
Oh, I need to watch this Indian cement video again. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Got the little boink.
Yeah. We're giving it.
I've reached homeostasis again. We're good. Okay.
We're giving this movie 3 thumbs up. One of the thumbs is from a guy that Clive Owen killed and he's using the thumb to unlock the safety on the guy's gun. Yeah. This movie is buck wild. This is the perfect movie to pair with like, I don't know, drinking 40s with your friends on the couch. This is the perfect movie to watch with your parents if you don't want them to talk to you for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Absolutely. It gives everyone a lot to think about.
There's a lot of plausible deniability where it's like, I didn't think the movie would be this way, but also it's fucking rad.
Yeah, it is just tight. I think that, as a lover of the what we'll call low art, I think this is a low art, right? But it's very enjoyable. It's very comedic. Yeah, you'll have a good time.
Yep.
All right. So are we done talking about movie?
I don't have anything left to say about the movie, really. It's good.
Right.
It's good. Fucking bonkers shit happens. He runs around. He acts crazy.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to move on to the ending portions of the podcast?
The ending portions.
Yeah. To maybe look at
an email, you say?
Look at an email, maybe listen to a voicemail if there's one of those.
Well, I don't think we have a voicemail. Let me just double check. We could play one of the voicemails we already played before. We could do a rerun.
Do it again. Rerun.
We do have an email though from Keanu Reeves fan 2000.
Powerful name. Let's go.
Subject line: You watched John Wick 1, huh?
Mhm.
Hey guys, Keanu Reeves fan 2000 here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey Keanu Reeves fan 2000. I just checked out your episode on John Wick 1. As a real Keanu Reeves fan, have you read my username? I was pretty impressed by your analysis. I think you guys talk about random shit too much, but you hit on some of the big points pretty good for a non-Keanite. Briantrash, I see you, man. I hate people too. Dogs are better than people.
So true.
Monk, fuck you. The pencil scene was goddamn perfect. What did I say about the... Also, God is censored. Damn is not. What did I say about the pencil scene? I think I said it ruled, right?
Yeah, I thought you said it ruled, but there is
Whatever.
no, there is. What?
There is no pencil scene.
There's no pencil scene.
Are you guys planning on reviewing the rest of the series? If you haven't seen them yet, you're in for a real treat.
Yeah, we are in for a real treat. That's true.
Personally, I prefer Keanu's earlier work. My personal favorite is probably his role in Even Cowgirls Get the Blues. Even if it is more of a bit part, I think you might really enjoy the homosexual elements of that film.
That's true. I would enjoy that. Yeah. Good point. Good point. I would enjoy the homosexual elements. That's true. Thank you.
It's not really edgelord material, though, so if you're not interested, I'd understand. You talked a little about Johnny Mnemonic, one of my Keanu favorites. I think if you're looking for more Keanu edgelord material, that or maybe Chain Reaction. That one I don't love, but it might fit your guys' style. Could be an interesting choice. Also, I don't know what you've heard, but I don't believe what the haters say about Johnny Mnemonic. For the real Keanites, that movie is the real deal. I don't think I've heard any haters about Johnny Mnemonic, TBH. I think everyone I've talked to loves that movie.
I think the main thing people say about it is it's weird, you know? And that's true.
So then there's a link to a YouTube video. Let me go ahead and click on this. This is definitely a YouTube channel, a whole ass YouTube channel.
A whole
with
YouTube
the opening
channel?
and closing to various movies.
Interesting. Very interesting.
The opening to the Nutty Professor 1 and 2 2020 DVD. Let's see what this sounds like. Keanu Reeves fan 2000. Oh my god. This person, I thought this was greasy at first. This person has 2,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's a real ass person. That's a whole ass. Yeah, I thought it was greasy for a second too. I was surprised me because
hell yeah. Well, Keanu Reeves 2000. Let me read the rest of your email. This fucking rules.
Yeah, this is tight.
Fucking hate this site now, honestly. They demonetized and delisted all my Keanu videos. I've really lost my want to vlog as of late. However, my documentarian videos are still up, so if you guys like movie intros, check it out. I will check this out. This sounds awesome.
Yeah, that does sound pretty fucking fun. I'll take a peek for sure.
Peace, Keanu Reeves fan 2000. Well, thank you, Keanu Reeves fan 2000 for your beautiful
thank you
email.
so much.
And also, thank you for sending it with Proton Mail for secure email.
Hell yeah. Proton Mail. Proton Mail. Oh my god. That was a good message. Damn. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
I also, like, legitimately, some of the cadence in there, I was like, oh, that's greasy. Nope, not greasy.
Yeah, that's high praise, Keanu Reeves fan 2000.
Yeah, it is. It is. A grand comedian, greasy is. Wow. Thank you again for the email. Is there any other
we have one other email. This one is from Apple. It says new MacBook Air 13 and 15 inch with the powerful M3 chip.
Yeah. I Love spam.
We do so many fucking Apple bits because we get so many Apple emails in our email. So we end up fucking giving we shouldn't be doing these Apple email bits because we're just reading their marketing for free on the
we're reading their
podcast.
marketing for them. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but also like, who's buying that shit, right?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Oh,
Yeah, so thank you so much for listening, everyone. Do you have anything else to add to the show that you'd like to lead us out on, Brian?
I don't think so. Follow us on the things and stuff, and we got a Twitter account now for this for the pod.
We got a Twitter, we got a letterboxd, we got an email, edgelordpod@gmail.com. We got the Edging hotline. You can give us a call, dial us at 920-350-3343. That's 920-350-EDGE.
Oh,
we got.
Why'd you go all Texas all of a sudden? Let's go.
I don't know. It just came out. Kind of terrified that I can do that.
I just watched the cement ad again.
All right. Well, Brian needs to play with their iPad and.
Naga, Juna cement. That's
Alrighty.
so good.
Yeah, so send us an email, leave us a voicemail, harass us on Twitter, stalk us on our other social media sites that are not public. Please don't do that.
Don't.
But if you don't want to send an email yourself, do feel free to subscribe the Edgelord Pod email to more interesting spam marketing things, so I don't have to do the Apple ads every time we don't have an email.
Yeah, we can get a new and exciting one. Maybe some sort of pizza.
Rainforest Cafe.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
good. I'd like that.
Anything you want. I'll just
anything.
I'll just fucking block it if it's annoying.
Yeah, if it's annoying that it's getting blocked, and if it's not annoying, we will probably laugh about it on stream. Thanks again for coming through, everybody, and I hope you have an excellent day, night, evening, week, day.
Hell yeah. You do know.